how one couple built their perfect homemade skoolie. Yes, skoolie. With beautiful spaces to live simply. I'm going to read into this story from the Positive Outlook, you guys. Let's go. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. This is Reganelite here. Another good news, good vibe story here. With this one here is from Positive Outlook with the headline of how one couple built their perfect homemade skoolie with beautiful spaces to live in simply. Now, someone's gonna have to put in the comments what does skoolie mean, because maybe I'm just out of touch here with that phrase. But here's what I'm gonna say before we read into it. I know not everyone can afford to buy like that and build their own perfect homemade, homemade little hub, something like this. Yeah, and that's I understand that. So I know some people may feel a little resentful towards that, and that's okay. But we can dream. It can give us dreams. We can still have dreams. We can still have ambitions. And this couple had a dream and an ambition, and they built it. And they still love it to this day. And we should appreciate that. We should appreciate the goodness that we have to try and make things that we want for ourselves. And I think that's a wonderful thing. So let's have a look at this very interesting skoolie, or I'm just going to call it home or hub. So the couple named Dawn and Dawn Michelle lived in their homemade skoolie for 8 years, and they still love it. They spent about 6 months researching what people hated in their mobile homes and ensuring that they didn't make the same mistakes. Yeah. Couples' journey into tiny living began with a desire to simplify their lives and embrace sustainability. What started as a passion turned into a full-time home. Yeah, because you have to, if you're not a very wealthy person, you have to make sacrifices, of course. The couple skoolie, a converted school bus. It's more than just a mode of transportation. It's carefully crafted, functioning living space that allows them to live off-grid and make conscious choices about their lifestyles. Before settling to their homemade schooling, Dawn and Dawn spent a year traveling across the US in an RV for their honeymoon. Oh, cool. Oh, there's the front door of it. I thought it was a school bus from the initial thoughts of it. The experience sparked an interest in tiny living. Dawn said, "That's what really started my whole idea of living simpler, living tiny." Dawn also had personal ties with living to a school bus, having grown up in one, making it a natural fit for their new life. After deciding on the idea, the couple started looking for a bus that would fit their needs. They found a 1998 Thomas Diesel Pusher, a 40-foot long bus that met all their size and engine requirements. It had all the size requirements and it was a great price, so it seemed like a no-brainer, says Dawn. With the right bus in hand, the couple built their skoolie, a process that took about a year and a half to complete. The couple approached the skoolie build with a list of must-haves to make the space comfortable and functional. Wow, that's the inside? All things considered, if that's the inside, that's quite spacious. I guess, looking at the outside, I guess the school bus really is quite, I guess they are quite spacious. The way they designed with the chairs and that. When I think about American series and the school buses of American ones, the famous ones there, I guess they are quite spacious. But my God, wow! They wanted to ensure that they could host guests, cook all their meals on the bus, and live off the grid. One of the things I really like is that we could build it for my height. I'm 5'2", so the countertops are higher. The couch is higher, and it's all modified for a tall person, Dawn Michelle shares. The couple's skoolie features 8 solar panels, providing each 100 watts, allowing them to generate power while off the grid. Yeah, that's definitely one way to it with solar power there as well. Very impressive. Yeah, it's just making sure that they're safe there. They also prioritize insulation and heating, choosing a wood stove to heat the entire space. Okay, they went with a wood stove. The stove, while small, covers up to 500 square feet, more than enough to keep them warm. They also installed a pull-out couch that doubled as a guest bed to save space. The couple's homemade skoolie measures 40 feet in length, 10 feet in height, and 8 in width. I see. They outfitted it with 2 propane tanks, a custom wooden door, and multiple storage compartments. We decided to go with a wooden door because the bus door originally didn't have much insulation. We wanted to match the wood inside, explains Dawn Michelle. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. The school also includes a hydraulic lift under the bed for additional storage and a custom ramp for easy access to the back of the bus. The kitchen in their homemade schoolie includes a domestic refrigerator which runs on an AC, DC or propane gas, ensuring the couple can keep their food cold no matter where they are. That's very good if you've got them covered. You know, it's quite incredible, really, how much space they've put into this kitchen area. There's also a full-size propane stove with 4 burners and an oven, giving them plenty of options for meal preparations. They installed a nature head composting toilet in the bathroom, which they highly recommended. This is our 3rd composting toilet, and we learnt the hard way, says Dawn. They got a window right by the toilet there. I'm not sure. Like, yes, you have a curtain there. I even got a shower there. Wow. The bathroom also includes an on-demand hot water heater that runs on propane. School A retains its original bus heaters for safety, which can be used if the stove or solar power isn't enough to keep the space warm. The couple also takes advantage of the bus under storage, which houses their water tanks and electronics, including the Xangarex Inventor and 2 lithium light blue batteries. Wow. Although they lived full-time on the bus for 8 years, the couple recently moved to a 10-acre property in southern Oregon due to health reasons. Okay. Dawn's wife, Dawn Michelle, needed knee surgery and they needed a place where she could recover comfortably. The couple now resides in a Quadstone hut apartment but still uses schoolie for visitors. We still use it and house people when they come to visit, but it's not our everyday house right now, Dawn explains. They aim to get back on the bus and rent out the apartment once Michelle fully recovers. Despite the shift, the couple's love for their homemade schoolie hasn't wavered. They are still passionate about it simply and the sustainability of their off-the-grid lifestyle. The favorite thing about living in the school bus home is knowing that we're living small and we're doing our part, not waste energy, Dawn says. Even got a dog. We're not huge consumers of things. We're making a conscious choice to live a simpler, easier life. And the bus was the first step in doing that. Their homemade schoolie continues to serve as a functional, sustainable and beloved part of their lives, a testament to their committee to a tiny and thoughtful design. And we can see the tour of their homemade schoolie for a virtual tour down below. Shall I click the video? It's 13 minutes long, so I'm not going to play that. I'm not going to play it. What I'll do is we'll have a look at some. Let me get rid of that just a sec. A heater. That's the front of the bus. That's the living room there. It's the kitchen space. Very spacious. You got the bathroom there, so you did a full thought. That's the bedroom. Yeah. Oh, that's very quiet, very secluded. There. This is the exterior there. Very interesting there. Ah. And then you got the wood stove there as well. Yeah, very cool. Yeah, very nice. There you go. Well, there it is. There is the bus, guys. But yeah, the link for the article's down below. So if you want to watch the video there as well, feel free to do so. But yes, I know people will also may say things about, you know, well, I can't afford it and all that kind of thing, and that's fine. That's fine. But you know, I think it's the other part is obviously they're looking to, you know, they're people they like to, you know, they like that a simpler life. You know, not everybody is different. Everybody has different tastes. You know, and that's what these two had, and I think it's absolutely awesome. But what do you? So now I understand the term schoolie, because right at the start I was like, so I guess that's what it means. But I'm not used to some American terms, obviously, clearly. But fascinating design to say the least, guys. So, what do you guys make of the schoolie? What do you make of their little homemade home? Would you ever be tempted to live in a home kind of like that, or are you happy and contentious with the home that you have? Let me know your thoughts and more on this story down in the comments section below. If you found this video interesting, heartwarming, and happy in any way, shape, or form, leave a comment down below. Hit that like button for me. Share this across social media. Subscribe, because that really does help support the channel. Do check out the other links down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to catch you all very, very soon.